Kris and Chelsea. Afternoons on Wild Country 99.
So I don't know if you saw this or not. The president of Burger King, you know, the fast food chain?
Yeah, I know it.
They want feedback so bad that he's giving out his personal cell phone number
Who does that?
to get feedback on not only his brand and his products, but anybody who just wants to chat about life, I guess.
Wow.
His name is Tom, right?
All right. Hey, Tom.
He's providing his cell phone number
No way.
to customers for feedback. He wants to enhance customer engagement,
Well,
obviously.
let's call him.
He's going to be available for calls about 4 hours a day. It doesn't list the hours he's available, though. My guess is maybe the lunch hours.
He's really going to be taking calls 4 hours a day?
He hopes to gather valuable insight for improving the operations of the restaurant and the food itself. So if you have ideas, I guess you could throw them out there to him.
Yeah.
And he says, we'll talk about anything. Hey, if you call and you want to talk about your little dog, Hazel, and what she did today, we'll talk about that too.
Aw.
We could talk about Daisy and how much she loves eating the burgers there.
She does. She likes the fries for sure. She likes it. Let's call him.
Well, she likes any burger. It
That's
doesn't really
true.
matter where it's from, right? So,
All right. I'm going to.
so let's try calling the number to see if it actually works.
Okay.
I doubt it's going to.
It's a Florida number.
Oh, here we go. It's ringing.
Hey there, it's Tom at Burger King. Really appreciate you calling to share your thoughts on your BK experience or just on BK in general. Your feedback is really important to me, and we have tons of calls coming in right now, which is awesome. But it also means that I can't return every single call. But I will tell you this. We are looking at every single one, every single text, and listening to every single voicemail. So record your message after the beep, or you can text me at this number, and we're going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks again, and have a great day. Bye now.
Hey, Tom, Kris, and Chelsea, we run a little radio show
Yeah.
in the upper Midwest, and Chelsea has a few comments for you, if you wouldn't mind.
Tom, I got to say, the Whopper Jr., great. I do think it has shrunk a little bit, but I am I'm impressed with the quality. It's been very consistent all these years. Big fan of the halvesies. Thank you so much for making that an official thing. I just introduced my husband to the half French fry, half onion ring combo. You have the best onion rings.
I know the employees probably hate making that because it's a pain in the arse.
No, Tom, I got to say, they've never once complained when I've ordered a halvesy. Really, really appreciate that. And then just one last thing. Our Dalmatian Daisy, she gets a cheeseburger every year on her birthday. So I don't know if maybe that's something we could hook her up with. Her birthday's in June.
Tom, is there any way to make the king hats that you have in the restaurant a little bit bigger for people with big heads like myself?
Yes.
I just can't seem to fit the thing in my head. It's like it's designed for kids.
Yep.
And I'm a kid at heart. So I would really like to wear one of those while eating one of your Whoppers.
Yeah, or
I'm just
Whopper
saying.
Juniors. Just make them just maybe 20% bigger.
And by the way, thanks for getting rid of that creepy king character.
Yep, and keep up the great work, Tom. BK, have it your way.
Okay, take care, buddy. Thanks for throwing the number out there. So we're going to try to help Ryan out. We got Kris and Chelsea's closure call. We're going to find out why Ryan got ghosted by this girl.
Yeah.
One of his most recent dates, he's never heard back from her.
Right.
And he wants to know what happened. He needs closure, as a lot of people do want closure
Right.
when a relationship ends.
And now this one is kind of throwing me through a loop, Kris, because from what he's told us, I don't see any red flags. He's really confused. He thought it went really, really well.
So we're going to call Ryan's date, and we're going to ask her, hey,
what's up?
Why did you ghost Ryan? Why did you just cut him off like that and stop returning any of his calls or texts?
He's a nice guy.
And Ryan's going to be on the phone with us. He's going to get closure, and then we'll patch the two in, and they can hash out their differences. And who knows? Sometimes it leads to a second date.
Or third.
Sometimes it just turns into a big old dumpster fire. We'll find out. Kris and Chelsea's closure call is going to be coming up next. All right, here we go. It's time for Kris and Chelsea's closure call.
This is where we try to get some answers when somebody gets ghosted after what they thought was a great date.
So today we're talking to Ryan. Ryan reached out, and he thought he had a pretty good date. A date he said was kind of perfect.
Aww.
You know, chemistry. There was laughter. There was good vibes. And then after the date, nothing.
Oh, man.
Just silence.
Ugh.
Ryan, walk us through it. What happened?
Yeah, I went on this date. It was mainly we had a great time. The chemistry was great. Everything was really fun. It felt like a really good date. And then I hit her up for a second date, and nothing, radio silence. I waited a few days. I texted her again. I'm like, hey, what's going on? and it's just like crickets.
That's the worst feeling.
Right. You start reading your text wondering if you accidentally said something weird. Like, you start replaying the date in your head, being like, did I say something that really offended them?
Or if there was like an awkward moment that you missed.
Well, let's try to find out. Let's try to get answers. Ryan, hang on a second. We got Lauren's number. We're going to give her a call right now, and we're going to keep you on the line too, okay?
All right.
All right, let me get her punched up here, Chelsea, and see if she answers. Here we go.
I'm nervous.
Hello?
Hey, can we speak with Lauren, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Lauren, I'm Kris.
And I'm Chelsea.
And we have a radio show called Kris and Chelsea. I promise this isn't a spam call. Are you familiar with our show?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
Well, we have a feature called Closure Call. And you recently went on a date with Ryan, and he hasn't heard from you since.
He thought everything went great, so we were just trying to find out what happened. And if there's any shot at a second date, he'd love one.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I feel really bad. I actually want to apologize to him. Is there any chance he's actually on the line?
Oh, that's what we were worried about. Yeah, actually, he is.
Hey, Ryan, you here?
Yeah. What's going on? What happened?
Okay. I owe you a very big apology. I'm going to be very honest with you. I was using you to make my ex jealous, and he was a bartender at the restaurant that we went to that night.
Wow.
And my guilt ate me alive, and that is the reason why I have not responded to you. Because you are a great guy, and honestly, you didn't deserve the way I treated you.
Okay. I mean, let's see. I didn't expect that. So did it work? Like, did he, was he jealous? Like, I don't, like, was mission accomplished? I guess. I don't know.
I mean, jealous, yes. I wouldn't say mission accomplished as, unfortunately, it's not going to work there either. But it doesn't matter. Regardless of that, I still hurt you, and that's not okay.
All right. I mean, I appreciate you telling me and being honest. Like, I mean, I felt like you could have just called and told me, but better late than never, I guess. So thanks.
Again, I'm so sorry because you really don't deserve that, and that's the reason why I haven't answered you. Is because of the fact that you didn't deserve the way I treated you, and the fact that I used you is just wrong. And I'm very sorry for it.
I accept the apology, so thanks, I guess.
Oh, Lauren, I'm so grateful that you owned up to it and gave it some clarity. Ryan, I'm sorry, man.
Honestly, Ryan deserves better, in my honest opinion. Sorry, Lauren, I don't mean to offend you here.
Ryan, do you need a refund or anything?
Maybe she can Venmo you for the date, you know?
No, it's all good. I don't mind covering dates. It wasn't like super expensive. It's not a big deal. It's all good.
If you change your mind, let me know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm good, but thanks.
All right. Well, Ryan, Lauren, thank you guys for coming on with us. At least Ryan got closure, right? That's why we do this feature.
Yeah, like I say, honesty is the best, and I feel like we got that.
And he knows he's not the problem.
He's not the problem.
It was just a jealousy stunt.
And he was successful at it.
That's right. It's been another Closure Call with Kris and Chelsea. So how many times have you been arrested? I don't know why we're going here.
Grief,
well, we're
man.
going here because of Shia. It's his fault.
I've been arrested a few times.
We wouldn't even talk about, it was back in college, right? When you were just a troublemaker?
Yeah, maybe I was a little bit. Just a few times when I had a big chip on my shoulder.
Right.
No convictions, though.
Yeah, sassy mouth Chelsea over there was sassing off when she was just turned 21, right? You were just clubbing at the club.
A little bit sooner than that. Well, I had a little bit of a temper. I don't like having people's hands on me, and so my fastest way was to put hands back. So yeah. So anyways, that's a long time ago.
Hey, maybe Shia doesn't like having hands on him. Maybe that's why he punched everybody.
Yeah. If you've got a quick trigger, and I'm not talking about your trigger finger, like try to avoid certain areas. Seriously. Too much trouble.
I have been arrested once. This was back in my early 20s. Apparently, I had an outstanding speeding ticket that I never paid. And then when I moved from Minnesota to Iowa back in the day for my first gig, I guess it got lost in the mail.
Never have I ever had to sit in jail over Easter and have my parents bail me out.
It was during Easter. Yeah, that was very embarrassing. So, that got pulled over for speeding, ironically. And and he's like, do you know you have a warrant out for your arrest for an unpaid speeding ticket? I'm like, I did not know that.
I want to see that poster.
And then he took me right into the clink. I spent the night there. And my stepdad came and bailed me out the next day. So I learned my lesson. Pay your speeding ticket. Man. Well, I don't really get tickets anymore. I don't speed. That was back when I was young and dumb. Like most of us probably were.
Everybody's got a little record.
Do you know someone who's been arrested multiple times? We're not talking once, like multiple. They have a track record, 320-656-9453. Laura, you're up first. How many times have you been arrested?
I've been arrested multiple times in a 2-month period, 8 times for public intox.
Oh, my gosh. How drunk were you?
Oh, I was blacked out. I kept waking up in jail going, not again.
What did the officers say since you were there so much?
Well, I guess one of the officers told me I tried to bodyboard down a snow embankment by the mall, but it wasn't steep enough. So I the end over end down the hill.
Right. So you have a track record. You should probably
honey.
Take a break. It's Lent season. Give up alcohol for 40 days.
A little bit of
stay out of jail. Stay out of jail.
You can't treat jail like a sober up hotel.
No, that's not really what it's designed for.
It's too expensive.
Oh my God.
Oh shoot, man.
Ava, who do you know that's been arrested a lot?
My brother was arrested for breaking in a house. Like, he's got a whole rap sheet. And then my uncles have broken in fireworks stores, stolen a bunch of fireworks. They had a whole garage full of fireworks that they stole from a fireworks place.
Oh, my gosh. Who caught them then?
They didn't get caught in the act, but they did get in trouble for it. All of them, except for one, is in jail right now.
Oh, my gosh. That's I guess it runs in the family, as they say. Thanks for the call, Eva.
Oh.
Stealing fireworks, breaking and entering.
Wow.
Yeah, things you probably shouldn't do.
Yikes.
A lot of people have been apparently in trouble with the law. We have a lot of people that texted in saying that, they've been in the clink a couple times.
And this happens. This texter's like, don't use my name. But like, my father-in-law, notorious drunk. She's like, he can't operate without, like, he has his own chair at the bar. And she is like, he has had 7 DUIs in the past 5 years. And they just know who he is now. And they just kind of he's even got a nickname.
He's got a punch card.
Yeah. She's like, it's been really tough, but he doesn't have his license. So the last time he was picked up, he was riding his bike and got a DUI. I didn't know you could get a DUI riding a bike.
When I did ride-alongs when I was in Portland for a short time, I did a ride-along and we actually pulled over, I wasn't a cop or anything.
Yep.
We pulled over a guy who was swerving on his bicycle.
Yeah.
And a lot of bicyclists in Portland, in the Oregon area there. And we pulled him over and he was drunk and
Oh, there's a lot of those texts. A lot of people are saying in their small city, they're like, yep, we always have that one person. They're constantly getting, this guy, okay, I'm not going to use his name either. He's like, so I like weed. He's like, so Subi. He's like, I've gotten so many infractions. He's like, I got tested at work, got into jail. He's like, they found it on me in my apartment. He's like, he's like, I'm not going to give it up though.
Who is the guy that got arrested
nice.
driving to the convenience store to get a Slurpee in a Barbie dream car? One of those motorized cars. He actually got a Dewey on that,
I saw somebody who got a Dewey because they were riding a horse.
Anything motorized with wheels, you probably want to stay off of lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Barbie dream cars, tricycles.
It doesn't, stop. Yeah.
Just obey the law and...
get help.
Yeah, I guess that's, Chelsea's trying to fix the world today. Yeah, get help.
This is from Amber. She's like, I have an uncle who, after multiple DUIs, he was forbidden from drinking, but then got arrested again because he started drinking mouthwash with alcohol in it.
Why is it everybody has that one uncle?
And medicine.
That is just a troublemaker that takes it over the line every time.
That's tough, man.
All right. So a bunch of people are texting in, giving me suggestions on what I should give up.
Yeah.
For Lent, since everybody seems to be jumping on this, I don't want to call it a bandwagon. Listen, we don't normally talk about religious stuff.
That's right.
But it's Ash Wednesday, and everybody's talking about giving something.
I think it's good for you. I think it's good for discipline, Kris.
Somebody's like, give up playing GTA. And for those that don't know, that's Grand Theft Auto. Actually, I don't play that a whole lot.
When you do, you play enough for the whole year.
And there's a new version that's going to be coming out, I believe, later on this year. So if I get that out of my system now, but I don't really play it, so I feel like that's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
What if I give up just using my PS5 totally for the next 40 days?
But you only play video games when you're sick, and that's twice a year.
Every now and then I will, like on a Saturday or Sunday if I have a few hours. But yeah, that is kind of cheap, isn't it?
All right. So here's a couple things, Kris.
Oh, geez.
Because it's supposed to sting a little bit. It's just to mentally, like it's a good, there's mental detox and discipline. So we talked about things that you love every day, and you won't give up your sun cruisers.
Right.
Okay.
Because I just go to a different brand. So technically I could.
We talked about doom scrolling on your phone because that's what you love to do that every single night.
And it usually puts you in a bad mood.
Well, yeah, when you're sitting there for like an hour.
I get it, yeah.
Just, on your phone. Yeah. Is there any like fast food or anything like that?
I mean, every now and then I'll get like a taco from Taco Bell or something like that. But I feel like that's not good enough either.
Okay.
So keep the suggestions coming. If there's something that maybe you're giving up, maybe I'll jump on board with you and we can do it together. 320-656-9453. And for those that really don't understand Ash Wednesday and Lent, like you didn't grow up learning about that, because when we were growing up, my mom always said we had to give up something.
Yep.
You were probably the same way, right?
Yeah, we always did. We talked about that.
I think a lot of families are like that. But some people that didn't grow up with that, they're wondering, what exactly is Lent? So I put something together to try to describe Lent.
Oh, great.
I think I did a very poor job, though.
Okay.
So this is kind of explaining what Lent is, just in case you don't know. See how I did.
So you've decided to participate in Lent. But you might be wondering, what is Lent? Lent is an annual endurance competition lasting 40 days and 40 nights. Many believe it was first invented by Mark Burnett or possibly Mr. Beast. During Lenten season, participants select one luxury item and then dramatically avoid it while constantly whining about it to everyone they know. Traditionally, Lent begins on Ash Wednesday, a sacred date on the calendar when people receive a dark smudge on their forehead to prove they were gently booped by someone who gave up hand washing. Then, for the next 40 days, Lent observers practice mild inconvenience by choosing something they supposedly love and temporarily breaking up with it. Kind of like starting a 40-day situationship with your worst habit. On Sundays, the rules pause in order to completely invalidate the sacrifice, because loopholes are the true cornerstone of spiritual growth.
Wait, what?
And finally, when the 40 days are up, Lent concludes with a ceremonial reintroduction of the sacrificed item. If it involves personal hygiene, this is referred to as the showering. Or, if it involves food, this is sometimes called the snackening. Historians agree the true purpose of Lent is self-improvement, reflection, and becoming an expert in overdramatic complaining. And now you know what Lent truly means. So go forth with good luck, and absolutely do not repeat any of this explanation to anyone, ever.
So I don't know if I did a good job trying to explain it there, but it kind of in a nutshell, that's really what it is, right?
So we got to find out a luxury that Kris has that he needs to give up.
All right, let's keep thinking about it, okay?
All right.
All right, it's now time for another round of Real American Dummies.
Real American Dummies.
All right, this guy totally ruined Valentine's Day. You're not supposed to assault your significant other with food, but
at a Chick-fil-A, nonetheless.
Throw in Chick-fil-A. That's pretty expensive food, too.
All right, so today's Real American Dummy Award goes to a 27-year-old Florida man named Theodore. All right.
Theodore
took his lady to a romantic Valentine's dinner at Chick-fil-A, the Lord's Chicken. What could possibly go wrong? So Theo and his girlfriend are enjoying their fancy Chick-fil-A feast when things take a turn. And by a turn, I mean Theodore allegedly launched a spicy chicken sandwich at her head. Not just like gently tossed it, not dramatically dropped, full send overhead, because she had accused him of infidelity.
Oh, no.
I know. And this is a Chick-fil-A.
Did the one pickle inside the sandwich hit her?
It might have, man. You cannot throw your food. And then he wasn't done. No. Then he chucked a styrofoam cup filled with blue Powerade at her. I don't know why the color matters, but, you know.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny.
So the police arrived. She is drenched in blue Powerade like they just won the Super Bowl.
She probably has a pickle stuck to her forehead.
Yeah, right. The sauce is dripping in her eyes. And for the record, the sandwich was not collected as evidence. I don't know what they did with it. So they arrested him for domestic battery.
Wow.
And so she told police that this wasn't the first time he's done this.
Oh, you loser.
What a loser. And I'm not just talking about throwing food, but just being just violent, just throwing temper tantrums in general. So, Theodore, you're not just a real American dummy because you weaponized a spicy chicken sandwich. You're a dummy because grown adults don't throw food.
So I decided to take that story and put it into words and create a song, a parody song, if you will.
Yeah.
For today's Real American Dummy. Let me know if it sounds good, if we got the facts right in this song. Here we go.
Valentine's night, dollar store glow, plastic fork flex and an ego real low. Spicy deluxe and he think he's a king till who's Jessica made his 2 brain cells ping. Polynesian packets minding their peace. Meanwhile the adores masculinity decrease. Jealous over text, that's middle school stuff. Built like a man but emotionally fluff. Full send fillet like he's starting a war. Bro throws chicken cause he can't use words. Big tough guy with a combo meal rage. Congratulations sir, you peaked in 8th grade. Crouch near dummy. He said be mine, then lost his mind. Assault by sandwich, felony dime. Pickle stuck to her Valentine curls. That's not romance, that's a tantrum girl. Blue Powerade, bam! Ego went splat. Sir, even toddlers don't act like that. Hall of Fame certified, we agree. Real American dummy.
That pretty much sums it up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the best fun fact I've seen in a while.
Good.
Whether you love or hate the show Seinfeld, the sitcom,
I was not a fan. You love it. I was not a fan.
I like that kind of comedy. It's either you really like it or you're like, I never watched it.
I like little portions. I like the little dances they do. And yeah.
So Jason Alexander played the iconic role of George Costanza in that sitcom, right?
Oh, I remember him in Shallow Hal, the guy with the little tail. Yeah, the bald guy.
George just went on record. I'm sorry, Jason Alexander. I'm calling him by his show name.
Sure, you know.
Jason Alexander just went on record saying that there's other actors and actresses that almost got the role instead of him. And I look at some of these names, I'm like, that show would have sucked without him.
I couldn't imagine. He is so unique.
Other people that almost got the job, Chris Rock. I couldn't see that at all. Danny DeVito. He's not that funny, though, is he?
They kind of look like.
He's really short. He should have a tail. Paul Schaefer.
Who?
Paul Schaefer. Look up Paul Schaefer.
Oh, gosh.
He used to be the band lead for Letterman on the Late Show, I believe.
Oh.
Isn't that?
Oh, you're right.
I didn't even know he was an actor.
No. I didn't know. He's a Canadian musician and actor.
Oh, I didn't know he was an actor, to be honest with you.
Wow.
And then the other one I thought was weird was Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh.
That could have been George Costanza.
No, there's only one. I'm so glad that he got it. Because he's iconic.
Oh, and the last one, by the way?
Yeah.
This one might have worked, but I still can't see it. Steve Buscemi.
No.
A lot of his roles, he's the snaggletooth guy, especially in the Adam Sandler films.
Oh, God, I loved him in Con Air. I can't get over him. Oh, my gosh.
Remember him and Billy Madison? The guy that wears lipstick?
You can do it.
No, he's not that guy. Yeah.
Glad I called that guy.
So, yeah, I think we're just glad that Jason Alexander got the part because the show wouldn't be the same.
Oh, man, I could hear his voice right now.
So Shia's lost his mind. He got in trouble. He punched a bunch of people, got into a bar fight again down in New Orleans.
Multiple people.
Like, what's he doing? Does he live in New Orleans?
No, I don't.
What's he doing there? Just celebrating Mardi Gras?
It was Mardi Gras, and I've never been down there to New Orleans and partying. You went down there once, but I gotta say, the part that threw me off the most was his mugshot. He looked like some old-timer Western and he looked like he should be on a wanted poster.
Well, this wasn't the first time he's been arrested. He's had altercations throughout his entire life. So obviously he's got an issue when it comes to anger and alcohol, which is not a good mix. He was arrested on battery charges in Nolens yesterday during Mardi Gras, obviously. And I decided to put together a parody song to kind of highlight on his latest arrest and his troubles. It's to, the James Taylor song, Carolina on My Mind?
Yeah.
You may recognize it. It's kind of a spin-off of that song. I was trying to come up with a song that would actually make sense. So here he is, his latest altercation, and this kind of sums up what Shia LaBeouf is going through.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
There's a guy whose name is weirdly Shia. Always gets arrested. Probably should be tested. Cannot pronounce his strange last name. He's lost all of his fame. And I'm pretty sure that Shia lost his mind. You hate to see a washed up goof, but what you want, his name's LaBeouf. His credit's probably been declined. His Transformers money's all been spent. He can't afford rent, so it's no surprise that Shia lost his mind. And in my mouth I can't pronounce this Shia. Scandals every 5 years, laughing stock of his own peers. Every time he commits a crime, it's clear that he's a slime. And there ain't no doubt that Shia lost his mind.
Just do it!
Just do it! So he's been arrested or detained 11 times throughout his career.
They said that
he's in
he
double
was
digits.
terrorizing and he let loose. He does have $1 million home in New Orleans that he bought after Mia Goth broke up with him.
Well, yeah, they got divorced. Were they even married? Like a year ago, she left him, and then he relocated to get near to family, and I'm sure they were thrilled, right?
Yeah, but maybe like alcohol and partying and then moving to the party capital of the world, maybe that's not the best place.
No, probably not.
Maybe he should have moved a little closer to the bayou.
Yeah, go to Vegas, somewhere that's pure.
What?
That you can get away from all the troubles. Things
Yikes.
like that. So
half the Transformers are there.
The question I want to ask, do you know someone who's been arrested multiple times? We're not talking like 11 like Shia, but...
oh, gosh.
Who's been arrested multiple times? Yourself? You want to call yourself out, or maybe you know someone? 320-656-9453. We'll take your calls and texts coming up next with Kris and Chelsea. All right, so I'm part of this group, and right now they're sharing sounds that are recognized as immediate danger sounds. Where you hear this sound, you know you're in a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
Things are about to go from bad to worse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And some of these sounds are absolutely hilarious, so I'm going to play a couple of them.
Okay.
And let me know first if you recognize what the sounds are and if you can relate to some of these as well.
Okay.
For example, here's the first one that people are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You ever climbed a tree?
Oh, yeah.
And you step on that branch, you're like, I'm not so certain about this branch.
It's about ready to break.
All of a sudden you hear this. You're like, oh, geez, I'm dead.
That's not good. Not good.
A tree branch breaking is one of them.
Yep.
Then people are adding to the list, like if you hear oops from your dentist or hairstylist. Now, we have a dental appointment tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Is that the lamest thing ever? We're like doing group dental appointments now.
How do you know you're old?
It's so lame.
I love it.
If you hear oops, like if somebody's cutting your hair, oops.
I always say that if I say oh, and even with like the S word, not a big deal. But if it's a more intense word, that's where it's bad. It's really, really bad.
Somebody put your mother using your full name.
Yeah, that's a good one.
In a stern manner.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
That's a good one. Squealing tires, brakes locking up. Horn honking freaks me out.
Oh, that sound, like when you hear, like if somebody comes to a big stop.
Yeah, grinding halt. Yeah, that.
And all of a sudden you hear a
yeah.
Like, oh, that's the worst.
That's not good.
It's the absolute worst. So if you want to add to the list, what are sounds that terrify you? Sounds you hear, you're like, oh no.
Oh,
this is not good.
How about this one? That one.
What's that one?
You know that somebody's about to fall. They're about to fall or slip. That happened the other day when somebody was carrying a bunch of things out.
Yeah.
And I heard that sound at the restaurant. And I was like, oh, and then we heard the crash. Anytime there's glass breaking at a restaurant, you're like, ah, snap.
Everybody's like,
yeah, they do. The whole restaurant stops. And then they keep going back eating.
there's always one person that says, that's coming out of your check.
No, God.
It's usually me.
It's normally Kris.
320-656-9453. What are sounds that should be recognized as immediate danger sounds? Could be in your home, could be out in public, anywhere. We'll dive into your calls and texts. We'll do that coming up next with Kris and Chelsea. So we're asking you to add to our list of sounds that should be recognized as immediate danger sounds. Where you hear it, things aren't good.
Yes, we get a lot of these texts in, Kris. This is from Jen. And this reminds me of my college roommate who knew nothing about her cars. But that high-pitched whining squeal when you hit your brakes means you're down past the pads and now you're on your rotors.
Right.
Time to get your brakes checked. It's beyond getting your brakes checked at that point.
Here's one. Do you recognize this? This is one of the worst sounds in the world because it usually happens in the middle of the night.
Oh, no. Stop it.
Is that the worst?
Stop it. Remember that went off the other night? You slept through it. I had to rip them off the walls. We thought our neighbors were doing something, and it was causing the smoke alarms to go off.
Well, there was no smoke anywhere, which was mind-boggling.
Not in our residence, but I went outside.
But they wouldn't stop going off, and I was like, this is ridiculous.
Awful, and always in the middle of the night. Ooh.
Then you rip them off the wall. I'm like, what if we do have a real fire?
Well,
We're all dead.
That's just the chance I'm going to take.
Okay.
We got 2 dogs that'll wake us up. This is from Hannah. She says, when you're out hiking and all of a sudden everything becomes super quiet. She's like, that happened to me one time. No crickets, no birds, no nothing. And I turned around. She's like, I saw a bear that was she says about a quarter mile away from her. But that's when a predator's coming out.
Even the crickets peed their pants.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's
real quiet.
We're in the season right now where if you hear this, not a good sound if you're out on a lake.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Cracking ice below your feet.
I just went out ice fishing, and when you hear, I actually like the booms when the ice is grinding and smacking into one another, booms, because it's just shifting.
I don't want to hear anything.
I know. That's why you don't go out ice fishing. That's why we call you city boy.
Well, I don't want to fall through the ice.
That's
I don't want to lose a vehicle through the ice.
Honey, it's 2 feet thick.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's not thick enough for me.
Fair enough.
What if something happens?
You don't even like going out on a boat in the summer. No, you'll do that.
I'm just saying. What about the sound of this in the distance during the summer months?
Yeah, storm's coming.
That is the sound of a very distant tornado.
Ooh.
Not a good thing.
Gosh, we had so many tornadoes over the summer, too. It was just crazy. Drove through one, actually. We saw the spirals turning. That was freaky. Rapid knocking. That's what Becky said. She's like, we had somebody that was pounding on our door the other day. They were freaked out, and it turned out that it was just a neighbor who really, really needed something.
Holly says complete silence.
Yeah.
When you have toddlers in the house.
Yeah, silence is golden unless it's your toddler. They're getting into something.
They're doing something.
Well, I know when I don't get greeted at the door, silence. That means Delilah did something. That's what happened the other day, and she made a mess.
Speaking of dogs, this is probably one of the worst sounds you could hear. Not just in the middle of the night, but anytime. Let me know if you recognize this.
Oh, crap. Yup.
When a dog is about to throw up.
Throwing up.
Is that the worst?
That'll get me up faster than anything. Anything. That's why I'm such a light sleeper. How about oh, gosh. Stop.
No, Daisy, it's always on the rug.
And you never clean it up. You never clean it up.
Literally, it could be like on a hardwood floor and there's only like one there's like one rug that's like a foot by a foot. They will find that rug and they will do it right on there.
She thinks that she's doing like a service by throwing up instead of on the slippery floor.
Go onto the hardwood. Don't do it on the carpet.
Do you got a tornado siren?
No, I didn't want to do that one because that's still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't want to play that on the radio.
I think it's.
But when do they test them? Isn't it like the first Wednesday of the month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I hear it, I'm like, is today Wednesday? All of a sudden it's not. It's like, what are we going to do? So a lot of people are chiming in. Sounds that make you think immediate danger. Ooh. Keep them coming. 320-656-9453. It's Kris and Chelsea. So there's a viral post, an image that's making the rounds right now that everybody seems to be having fun with.
What's that?
Someone split all the U.S. states. They split the states into 13 drinking teams. And asked which group of states would outdrink the rest.
Oh.
The most popular answer by far, of course, involved Wisconsin.
Well, that was the first state I was thinking of. I think those babies are born with a beer bottle in their mouth.
Well, we have family cabins in Wisconsin.
Yeah, we do.
We go to these dive bars.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's smashed.
Yeah.
24/7.
It's true.
9 in the morning.
It's and they drive themselves to the bar. Anytime they can handle that, it's like, wow.
So I looked at the comments on this, and pretty much everybody is lumping in this group: Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, Illinois, and Indiana. That's one of the groups.
Central Minnesota, huh? Or Central. What am I trying to say? Midwest.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
There you go.
And then someone said, put Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa together, and we'll outdrink the others combined.
You know, it's funny. When I worked for an internet company, one of the subsidiaries was for Intoxilock. That was one of the smaller companies that we had owned, and our number one location was in Wisconsin.
Of course.
And it was within a few miles of one of their largest universities.
Yep.
And they said they could barely keep up with just the university students, let alone the rest of the population.
Daryl just sent a text. He's like, put North Dakota in with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll take out the entire world.
Dang.
What about this? North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa.
You honestly think that we outdrink the South?
Oh, yeah.
With bourbon in their veins?
No, we're talking about beer, probably.
Oh, beer.
It doesn't say if it's beer or if it's hard liquor.
Shoot, man.
But if it's coming to like beer, especially the cheap stuff, there's nobody that's beating us.
Natty Ice, man.
No, absolutely not.
liquid water.
So what is today? It's Ash Wednesday.
Yep.
It's the day after Mardi Gras. A lot of people are probably hungover.
After Fat Tuesday.
It's also National Wine Day, which is kind of cruel.
Yes. No, I will be celebrating with that.
It's also National Flirting Day. Oh. What is going on? We have to get rid of everything?
It's like the perfect storm, man.
Right.
Flirting, a little bit of wine.
You ever had a flirting fail? Like you probably had, like being a beautiful woman.
Failing at flirting?
You've probably had quite a few gentlemen come up to you with terrible flirting fails where you're like, you loser, get away from me.
Almost every day. And I'm even teasing you as my dear husband, where I'm like, he's lost his game.
Hey, I heard from an expert saying you should be flirting with your girl regardless of how long you've been married, how long you've been with her.
Absolutely, you should.
Because if you're not flirting with her, some other guy is trying to put his moves on her.
Sliding in the DMs, man.
You don't want the other person to slide in the old DMs there. So I'm just saying, you got to keep flirting with your lady. You got to keep it fresh. You got to do this. Maybe talk a little dirty,
Oh. I want to hear it.
Hey, I'm just.
I want to hear your moves, Valentine.
It's not National Talking Dirty Day. It's National Flirting Day. There's two different things there. Flirting and talking smut are two different things, Chelsea.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
Where you're crossing the line there, too. But
and there's thousands of people listening right now, so I don't think it'd be appropriate.
I have so much charm that it gets confused that I'm flirting.
So have you ever experienced a massive flirting fail? Maybe you went up to someone and you thought you were on your game, but then you fell flat in your face.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe someone came up to you.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an awkward moment where they failed at flirting. They couldn't grab your attention, whatever it might be. 320-656-9453. We'll probably get some good calls and text. We'll dive into those coming up next with Kris and Chelsea. So we're talking massive flirting fails. Maybe you were into somebody, you saw somebody someplace, and you're like, wow, I like that. I'm going to go up and flirt with them and try to get their attention. You go up there, and it just totally backfires on you.
Just bombs, man.
Or maybe somebody came up to you, and they just totally failed. You shot them down. And a funny moment happened, 320-656-9453. We have a lot of good ones coming in already.
Oh, my gosh. So this is from Lisa. She said, I got a text from a guy, not even joking. I can't stop thinking about you. You're like a parasite in my brain. And she just replied, gross, go see a doctor. Don't talk to me ever again.
You're a parasite. Yeah.
Like, what? Like, you're just crawling around in there?
Don't ever use the word parasite when trying to pick up a girl.
Another one. This is from Megan. She's like, I got a text saying I had a great time. And she's like, I think he was trying to say something else, but it autocorrected. I had a great time. You're so sweaty. And he was supposed to say, like, you're so sweet.
Right.
She's like, that's just awful. Awful. This one coming from Ashley, a lot of girls. She said, I sent the text message to the guy instead of my friend. She said, look at this absolute snack. I'm going to marry him. And he texts back, I prefer to be called a full meal, but I'll take it. And then, I've had guys who have come up to me, Kris, and they just are heavy breathing and they don't say anything. I'm scared to say this because now I'm scared that I'm going to get approached.
They just come up and just stare at you and stand right next to you?
Just heavy mouth breathing like that. And I'm just like, can I help you?
So you're not into mouth breathers. I get it.
No, I'm not.
Right.
Oh, man. Unless it's a dog.
Casey, what's your flirting fail? What happened?
I met some guy at the bar, and I was, excited. He was cute, and I was digging him. We had a lot in common. So we exchanged numbers. I flirted with him and everything. I took him to my mom's the next day, and all to find out he was my cousin. My mom's like, no more. And I was like, why? And she's like, what? You know why? And I was like, no, I don't. And she's like, this is your cousin. I was like, what? I was like, oh, my God. I was like, I can't believe I flirted with you. I was like, I don't know you no more. I did not know it was my cousin.
What in the redneck heck?
Oh, my gosh. I only have 5 cousins in the whole world, so This would not work. They're either 20 years older than me or like 10, 15 years younger than me. So this wouldn't work.
I'm kind of afraid to ask, but Casey, what happened next after that?
Oh.
He kind of asked my mom questions on, like, how we were related, who was related. But he was like, I see you. I mean, he's like, I can't do nothing about it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, we stayed good friends as cousins, but that was about it. But I was like, yeah, no, never. We will never have anything.
Right. Well, the fact that he's trying to, like, make sure is kind of just weird and awkward and gross right there anyway, isn't it? My gosh, I'm glad neither one of you circled any bases before you figured that out.
Ew.
I'm glad it didn't, because I was really embarrassed. I really would have. I would have been, really petrified, to be honest. I'd been like, oh, my God, I just made out with my cousin. I mean, I would hide that and take it to the grave.
Yeah, it brings a whole new meaning to the term kissing cousins, huh?
Oh, man, I would just start drinking and never stop. Oh, God.
I wasn't expecting that call. My gosh.
I'm kind of speechless.
Jess, I don't know how we follow up that one.
Sweet cheese it.
Aaron, what's your flirting fail? I think I'm afraid to ask now.
I went to this guy once, and because I thought he was looking at me and kind of telling me to come over there at the bar. So I was like, oh, okay, he's cute. Maybe he'll buy me a drink. So I went over there. I was like, hey, my name's Aaron. How you doing? He's like, hi. Is that girl over there your friend? I was like, no. He's like, oh, okay, well, I was kind of looking at her, not you.
Oh, no. You know what? That happens probably more often than you think.
Yeah.
Man.
Aaron, yeah.
Aaron, what happened after that?
I just walked to the bathroom for a minute.
Yeah.
Let it die down, and I got a different seat somewhere else, way away from him.
Right.
And I kept bumping into him the whole night. So it was really awkward. I just kept drinking.
I bet so.
Yes, you just keep drinking.
Did he? I wonder if he ever got the number from the other girl.
Oh, Kris, come on.
Right, she was the snack, not her.
Do you remember my Dave Matthews guy?
No.
This is the guy who took me to the steakhouse.
Yeah.
Only had enough money to pay for himself to get a steak. He was banking on me ordering just a salad, because that's what girls do.
He doesn't know Chelsea.
Remember, he was so mad at me for ordering the steak at a steakhouse. And it got worse because then he was singing Dave Matthews to me all the way home, saying how people thought he looked like Dave Matthews, sounded like Dave Matthews.
How do you sing, Dave? You can't understand a word that guy sings.
I hate Dave Matthews, that Dave Matthews band. I can't stand it.
I want too much. I need too much. I actually dated a girl who had a Dave Matthews Band sticker in the back of her car.
I should put them together.
They should. They would have been perfect.
And then she could have just eaten her salads and listened to all his stupid music.
Kris and Chelsea, afternoons on Wild Country 99.